All right. Back with another lesson, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there, the 144, the 1/3 of Yasha Allah, man. Believing, pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the few Aquaf out there listening in silence. Now, this is this was a something I saw and had kind of crossed my mind through the spirit. A couple scriptures popped in my mind as well. The spirit will have you move on these things, even if you're just scrolling sometime and to do a lesson. And this particularly was talking about the I believe it's the New Year's Day in Miami. There was supposedly a gray figure or something like that. That was, or not even that. I'll let this Jake, this brother right here, explain exactly what he had witnessed during that time. But it just made me think of the times that we're in, and going according to the prophecies that the Lord is pouring out His Spirit upon this place to let everyone see and witness and be in full reverence and full fear, because these people do not fear Yahweh Shem Shai. But without further ado, I'm gonna play this video real quick.
Since nobody's gonna talk about it, I figured, fuck it, like, you know what I'm saying? I was down in Miami for the New Year's, you know what I'm saying? Me and my girl, I got a little time share. We was down there on like a mini vacay, just to start the New Year's off right. So anyway, we happened to be at that mall. So we had a Foot Locker or whatever. Next thing you know, you start hearing all this commotion outside, sound like firecrackers or something. So, you know what I'm saying? I grabbed.
Pause it real quick. So yeah, it was just to butt in real quick. It was a situation at a mall where the narrative is that it was kids and who were causing a ruckus, fighting and whatnot. And at the same time, man, you think about how many actual, and I'm gonna show you here, say in a second, how many squad cars showed up for teenagers or kids or gathered fighting with sticks or whatever other blunt objects. It's uncalled for, just in my opinion. But in Esau, he can see a stick and blow it out of proportion, especially if it's Jake involved, and have a whole hit squad out there for you in a paddy wagon and some more shit. So I mean, it's not, I don't put nothing past this devil, but just look at how drawn out this is, and to what this man says right here, what his witness what his witness report is on the situation, because he was supposedly there. I don't know for sure or not, but this is what he says.
I'm like, I'm about to get up out of here because, I originally thought that they were shooting. You know what I'm saying? I thought, some type of gunfight had broke out, whatever the case is, because, we're not familiar with Miami, we're not familiar with the city. So I'm like, damn, I ain't even got my blick, so, you know what I'm saying? We about to swerve. Next thing I know, it's like crazy, like we just see all these people running, like, fat chicks, old ladies, like I'm talking about moving, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, old people even move, I'm talking about moving. So, my girl, she like, what's going on? Like, fuck all that, we out. Like, I'm not gonna ask no questions, we just gonna follow the crowd. Next thing you know, real, like, gunshots start going off. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, we trying to follow the crowd, get out of here. I look back, no cap, yo, no cap. I look back, it looked like a big ass shadow, but it was solid at the same time, like a few shadows, but they were solid at the same time, and it almost looked like they was coming our direction, like they was chasing us, but they was disappearing and reappearing closer. So I'm like, yo, so we start really moving. Next thing you know, we start hearing more gunshots. Like these dudes start firing at this shit. We get outside, man, police, all that. You know what I'm saying? They start the police is like trying to get all the people that ran out the mall. They like trying to like detain these people, whatever. But you know, me and my girl, we ended up just sliding past all that and everything like that. But you know, a lot of people say, why didn't nobody film and all that? When that type of shit is going on, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like some paranormal. Nobody thinking about no phone. You know what I'm saying? Everybody going survival mode. But for real, they lying, yo. All them officers and all that, they was not there because of no kids fighting. It was really some like movie shit going on in there, yo. So, you know, that's what it was, yo. There you have it.
Right.
Disclaimer.
I don't care about what this dude gotta say. Now, I just wanted that story right there to. There we go. I just wanted that story, that that man's witness or whatever. And then I was going through some more. I'll even play. Let's get right to it. Let's get right to it. Now, this is a good one. I mean, you can see the magnitude. Let's just start at. Let's start here. Let's just start here. I think this one most people have seen. Oh, most people have seen more of. So, there's an aerial view. Mm-hmm. Bayside. I don't know. Some stars back at the top. Yeah, so I'm gonna just. it reads, "Brawling teens, 10-foot creatures." I'll probably name this video 10-foot creatures, brawling teens. What the heck really went down at Miami Mall, January 5th? This was January 5th article. We're less than a week into 2024, and already you can cross alien creatures involved in mall shootout off your bingo card. Anyway, okay, skim down, more than 60 police cars, black choppers, that's right, they did have and I'll scroll down, they did have the airwaves blocked off, like this little map will report right here, and this whoever this Nolan nurse, still no flights going or coming at Miami International. So they blocked off and closed an airport. If you've been to Florida, you know how busy that their airways are. I mean, you got helicopters, Boeing jets, 757s, private jets. You got a lot of stuff, a lot of traffic coming to and fro for them to just block a Miami International off. Only one PD chopper patrolling the area, and there was said to have been another blackout chopper. But you know what? I also thought about. I mean, this might be a little off, but they do a lot of military operations. I remember a couple years ago they kept doing Jade Helm operations. That rang a bell here too. But again, a lot of people, like in the last video I played with the witness speaking, he was I doubt he was hip to what Project Bluebeam is. It's been mentioned a couple times here and thrown around, as of late. Right? I'm gonna play this little one. Yeah, and that's what people are saying. Like, why so many squad cars for, you know, for kids, you know? I mean, or teens, preteens. So this man, he says, DC Drango, whatever. So are we going to be told the truth about why Miami had possibly the biggest police response I've ever seen in my life? They're saying it was for teenagers fighting. What really happened? A lot of people I have seen now are, if you really are on the right hand side of righteousness, you'll notice a lot of the nations or peoples of the earth are starting to really, what is the truth about this? Or what's the truth about that? You know? And it's breaking to them. It's shattering. It's so it's spirit shattering. There we go. But we're grounded in this thing because we can back it up with the scriptures, which I'm gonna get into. I'm gonna play this video as well. That's a lot of cops. There it is. This is it. Supposedly that's a creature down there. I don't know. You be the judge, man. But I do know this. I do know these scriptures, and we're going to get them. Let's go right into them. Salakia. Ooh. This is the book of Sirach, 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. That's right. There be spirits that walk the earth, man, that the Lord specifically is controlling, that he specifically has his hand on to go carry out certain things, certain judgments for certain individuals. Paranormal activity is not something that's just fictitious, The spirit realm is real, okay? That is nothing to play about, That's how you get those folks playing with these on the left-hand side, Ouija boards, or they claim that they're witches, or they do certain seances and things of that nature. Even what we just had, December 25th, that's a ritual, and that's a worshiping of an idol, an evil idol, if you will. Okay? Because we know through the scriptures the Lord is not dealing with any of that, man, as far as on the righteous side. You cannot think that you're going to be pleasing the Lord by doing all this demonic bullshit, this demonic energy type of things. You're sadly mistaken. So when wrath pours upon you, or when judgment pours upon you, I mean, what can you? What's your report? What does it look like? How have you walked? What have your actions of love to the Heavenly Father? What did it look like? How has it been? What's the report, man? There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. That's right. You know, we don't know whether or not, you know, this is this could be a psyop, right? This could be what's the other this could be a false flag operation. We don't know. We don't know what this is, but we do have a healthy fear of the Lord, and we do know that judgment is being poured out upon the earth. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's read this real quick. Do you find it odd that seemingly hundreds of officers showed up to tend to juveniles fighting with sticks? I don't know who this auntie. Let's just see where her video.
I honestly cannot believe the words that are about to come out of my mouth. Oh, silly me, before we get started. Guys, Tiki Talk
Skip it a little bit.
days in my fireworks. Oh my. But ultimately the call, what they claim was the call, the reason for the police officers to arrive at the scene, was due to a fight that had broken out between juveniles who had sticks and fireworks. But Auntie, why do you care if that's on the news? That isn't a big deal. No, my friend, no, it's not. It is definitely not that big of a deal. I agree with you, and it is definitely, hands down, not a big enough deal for the local Miami Police Department to show up on the scene just like this.
Right. At least 75.
Right? That seems like a lot of officers to show up. But my friends, that is not anywhere near all that came. And once you understand and you hear the eyewitnesses' stories, I believe you will at that point understand a little bit better as to why so many police officers, probably 100, along with choppers, black choppers from the PD, patrolling the scene from above. And according to eyewitnesses there, the Miami police was not dispatched there for a juvenile fight. And the obvious need for such an enormous police presence was far more sinister than what we've been told. As multiple witnesses claimed to have seen, I can't believe I'm going to say this, creatures that stood 8 to 10 feet tall, walking outside and even inside of the mall. And the pew-pews that were reported, and even the pew-pews you might hear in some of the videos, had nothing to do with the juvenile fight. According to these witnesses, it was actually the mall-goers shooting to protect themselves from these 8 to 10 foot tall creatures in self-defense. But wait, it gets better. Along with the ridiculously high number of police officers that arrived on the scene and the helicopter flying above, apparently after this incident was phoned into the police, the Black PD helicopters were the only things flying that night in the Miami sky, as the Miami airport was shut down. Right. Still no flights going or coming at Miami International, only one PD helicopter patrolling the area. The absolute lack of this story anywhere is absolutely driving me mad. On my Google search, I found nothing. I found crickets. Ironic. Even my ex. Not my ex. Even X let me down. Well, my ex let me down too, but that's a whole nother story. As when I searched on X, this is what I found. No results for people shooting at Miami Mall, 8 to 9 feet tall creatures. Okay, valid. Let's remove the obvious. Do another search without the 8 to 9 foot tall creatures. Well, now that's suspicious. Still no results for Miami Mall shooting January 2024. Now that's very suspicious, because judging by the size of the police presence, the helicopter, but wait, there's more. You would think even X would have one post about it, but nothing. Thank goodness for social media, though, Because where would we be in situations like this when the media chooses not to report if we didn't have incredible people going to social media to post details about it themselves? Can someone confirm they've cut the police scanner? Check flight tracker. Doesn't look like any flights leaving or coming into MIA. You can see the helicopter doing loops. Yes, they cut the scanners. Multiple people claim they saw 8 to 10 foot tall aliens or very tall zombies, and it caused shoppers panic. There are now black helicopters flying and everything is blocked off. Power has also been cut in a few blocks and at the mall. So you're going to tell me that the police literally cut the public's access to the police scanners? All because some juveniles are fighting with sticks? Okay. And they're going to cut the power, not only to surrounding areas, but also power to the mall itself. So much so that 61,290 homes are without power at that time. On Reddit, we found anyone following what happened in Miami last night, apparently mass sighting of 7 to 10 foot tall creatures. Flights halted, police radio cut off, and helicopters patrolling. So are you really telling me that they're hoping, they're praying that we are all going to just believe this? Miami police, a large fight broke out involving several juveniles, some of whom may have been armed with some kind of sticks. Police are still continuing their investigation at this time. Okay. You know who else is doing their investigation at this time? Me and the rest of the world. You cannot be serious when you tell me you're going to cut the power to the mall and multiple homes in Miami, shut down a whole airport, no planes in and no planes out, have hundreds of police officers storming the mall, rushing to the scene, and black PD helicopters scouring and patrolling the area from above. All simply because of a juvenile fight where some of the juveniles were armed with some kind of sticks. No, sir, I kindly reject this. I do not believe this at all. So, guys, I'm curious, what are your thoughts? Because to you, does this look like the type of police presence that would ever be warranted or required for a fight between juveniles with sticks?
All right. If she said with sticks one more time, I was going to hit her with one. But, hey, nonetheless, you know, we just sifting the information through via the unicorn, man. That's what's so wonderful about this, because Esau is showing, even in his system, that he does not care about the his regular citizen, man. They won't let him know nothing. Everything is always so top secret, man. You know, they pass laws in the dark. All right. So we know what kind of I mean, this is a serpent, man. There's no what's the word? How am I trying to build that? There's nobody more subtle than this devil. There we go. All right. Now, on the other hand, like we said, this could be a false flag. This could be a test, Project Bluebeam test. We don't know. We don't know what it is right away, right in this moment. You know, could be the Lord sending his judgment. You know, and that made me think of Job 31 and 3. It's not destruction to the wicked and a strange punishment to the workers of iniquity. That's right. You know, who knows who the Lord was fed up with in that mall. You know, as far as you're in Miami for one, so that's you got certain places. I believe, you know, I could be speaking as a man in this, but you got certain places like New York, Miami, or Florida, you know, California, Los Angeles, California, that are just, you know, a little bit more wicked than others. I'll say that, you know, at a very high level, to where access to certain left-hand side things go down a lot, you know, every day, every night. Certain drugs, more people are cracked out or whatever, you know. So the Lord could be fed up in that, you know, just in this particular moment of judgment, and he could send them, you know, spirits to that mall and just wreak mayhem. All right. Is not destruction to the wicked, man. That's right. I mean, it's happening. These are the workers of iniquity. So let's just say, like, the Lord been showing and displaying all these rappers getting slain, you know, because they going behind, you know, door number this and that and taking this, doing this oath, blood oath, sacrifice, all these things. And he could resurrect, the Lord could resurrect spirits and make them apparent to your you know, not your sixth sense, but your five senses, and hunt you down. He could put it all in your mind and destroy you that way. The Lord is cold, man. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Slakia. Yeah, how about Shimei Al-Shad does what he wants to do, man? That's what I wanted. And this is the book of Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. All right. It's just that simple. You know? It's just that simple, man. The Lord does it all. Right hand side of righteousness, left hand side as well. Okay? Excuse me. Slakia. All right. Oh. My next precept I wanted to bring out was Wisdom of Solomon. But I want to get it in. Let's see. Yep. There we go. Yep. Oh no. No. Was it 2? Yeah. Start 2, yep. This is Wisdom of Solomon 17. Salakia. Akim. 17 and verse 2. For when the unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night, lay there exiled from the eternal providence. Slakia. For while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil. Slakia. They were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions. Okay? Like I just was giving an example. The Lord could put these nightshades, spirits, these haunting things in front of you or in your mind. He can make demons jump in you. Right? For neither might the corner that held them keep them from fear, but noises of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared upon them with heavy countenance. That's right, man. This is the time where you're going to see some strange apparitions, man. And also newly created creatures. Believe that's in I think I got it right here. Yep. Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 17. Okay. I'll just take it from here and get, let me see. It's a lot. Get 18, yeah. This is Wisdom of Solomon 11 and 17. For thy almighty hand that made the world of matter without form wanted not means to send among them a multitude of bears or fierce lions. It's just referring to Yahweh power. But my point was newly created beasts here in verse 18. Or I'm sorry, newly created creatures. Wild beasts full of rage, newly created, breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scents of scatter smoke or shooting horrible sparks out of their eyes. The Lord can create all types of, look at that, unknown wild beasts, full of rage, newly created. Because why? He made the world with the help of the hopeful elect, with the help of the elect men, the 144, right? The 1/3. You don't get to have a say in what the Lord decides to do. If he decides to, bring about Leviathan onto the earth, so be it. Like they were mentioning about these creatures. So, some people claim it was zombies or big, huge nemesis. If you ever played Resident Evil, big old nemesis creatures, man. You don't know. You got to be girded during these times. All right? You got to be fully immersed. And pray that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has his hand on you and his angels about you. A hedge of protection. But yeah, that was it on that. I just few scriptures came to my mind. I didn't want to make this too long. Regarding the case, so man, hey, 2024 is popping off, man, already. This is like a movie. It's the Lord's movie. All right. Hey, close out. I would like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Hey, until the next time, Shalom.